Hey you guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe so that you guys can be notified when I go live or I upload a new video. In this video, me and my family, well, some of us took a trip out of state to Great Wolf Lodge. This was located in Mason, Ohio. Now, I'm going to go through and give you guys like an update or not an update, but like a review on what I thought of the hotel, what I thought of the prices. I'm gonna let you guys kind of get a glimpse of the room, and so you guys can make an informed decision on if this is some place that you want to visit maybe sometime with your family. Now, in my group, there was about, let's see, I think there was like 7 of us. So out of the, okay, first I'm going to start off by saying that when I first checked in, they gave us the family suite. They have the Wolf Den, the kids cabin, and the family suites. The family suite, I think you can make 6 or 7 fit in there, but I tried to upgrade to the kids cabin because they said that it had more room. So when I went to go check in, I wanted to upgrade, and I was getting the upgrade at a pretty reasonable deal. But when I went to pay in cash, because I had ended up taking mostly a lot of cash with me, because I like to carry cash. I don't like to use my card a lot. And I didn't have any money on my card. I ended up taking money off of my card for this trip. So when I had went in there to try to pay for the upgrade in cash, come to find out they don't take cash. So if you go and you want to spend any time and you want to take a trip to Great Wolf Lodge, you make sure that you have money on your card, money in your bank, and make sure that you don't have cash, because they don't take cash at all. It's a cash-free facility. No, what I mean is make sure that you just take your card, not cash. I do want to say that it did take, even though that I did check in online, it did still take a lot of time during check-in process. It was like, even checking in online, I wish I hadn't done that, because it still took a very long time. By the time I waited in line, because the line was so long, just to get up to where I could get the room keys and everything, I think I waited for like an hour, and it's crazy. And even after I got up there, I still waited a long time. I think it's just because they want to sell you a lot of different things, different passes. And so I tell you, if I were you, I would, unless you're going to do a lot of activities, don't worry about buying the passes. Now, my trip lasted in this hotel. In this particular hotel, I ended up staying 2 days and 2 nights. So we ended up checking in on a Sunday and checking out on a Tuesday. So for the amount of time that I stayed, I ended up getting a pretty good deal which was, I believe I paid total right at around $500. And that's because I signed up for the emails and I got a pretty good discount. I believe I believe it was a 30% discount. But they do send you emails for like 40-50% off, and so it's pretty good. If you can sign up for the emails, you'll save a lot more. So I suggest that if you are planning to take a trip to the Great Wolf Lodge, please sign up for the emails because it's worth it. I do want to say that another good benefit of coming to this particular Great Wolf Lodge in Mason, Ohio, is that right next door to the hotel is Kings Island. And Kings Island is, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Kings Island in Ohio, but I'm from Ohio, and it's just, Kings Island is kind of like, I'm sure, how it is for a lot of people who live in Florida. They go to Disney World, Disneyland, whatever you call it, several times a year, and that's kind of how it was for me growing up. I love going to Kings Island, riding all the rides, but on this particular trip, I did not go to Kings Island. I think if I go to stay at this hotel again, that is definitely something I'm going to do next time, is make sure I go to Kings Island while I'm there, because it is fun. It has a lot of rides. It has rides like roller coasters such as the Beast. It's fun. You guys would love that place. Now I'm going to start in the front of the building, which is, in front of the building there is kind of like this big garden area, and it's really pretty. In front of the building there is like big statues of wolves, and then here is the side of the building, but then here is the front entrance. Now, as soon as you enter, you are going to see literally all kinds of things all over the ceiling, on top of roofs. It's just amazing, all the animals all over the place.
She's being stubborn.
Just follow me.
Now, moving on into the room came with a TV, plenty of lighting, and really cute decorations, patio, and I'm going to take you outside and show you the patio. Now, we ended up getting a room with a view to, well, this is the back of the hotel, a view of the pool, the outside pool. Now, there is an indoor pool, and I was not able to, I didn't have time to record that, but they do have an indoor pool with a lot of slides, and I even rode a couple of those slides, and I just have to tell you, I'm not young anymore, but I did love the slides. They were fun. And I wish I could have took a picture of the inside, because the inside pool was pretty big. It was huge. There was slides. There is a lazy river ride. There is, let's see, there's just so much to do. And also there's like I think they call it like a, what they call it? It's like a wave. It's like when you get in it, like you sit and you wait for all these big waves to come out, and but then it calms down again. It's kind of like being in the ocean where you're all these waves are just hitting you, and then it calms down. It was just amazing. It was fun. I think we all ended up getting sick just because we were taking turns going back and forth between the outdoor pool and the indoor pool. But the indoor pool, it was nice. It was just like a huge water park. I will say that the pools, the outside pool and the indoor pool, was congested. It stayed very busy. You couldn't hardly find a place to swim, and that's just one downfall that I didn't like, that it was very overcrowded. The hotel does have a Build-A-Bear workshop where I took the grandkids to get a bear build, or let them build a bear. Now, the prices are pretty steep. Now, for the bear, it was between $32 to $40 for just the bear alone. After that, then you had to buy the outfit separate, which was about between, I would say, $15 to $24 just for the outfit. The shoes for the bear, it cost $8 each. And if you want to buy a hair bow or sunglasses, those are all separate. The sunglasses are something like, I believe, maybe $4 to $8. The hair bow was $4 to $8. You could also, when you go, this machine right here, it spins, and it's what fills up the bear. And you can also request to have scents, have your bear scented. I think she said that it was a lavender scent. And then there's something else that she offered. I can't remember. But then they also do, it's called the heart ceremony, and it's pretty neat. I'm going to show you the video I'll show you the video of my granddaughter where she did like a heart ceremony. She kissed the heart, and then she had to put it, or the lady put the heart in the bear. So I'll go ahead and let you watch that.
You're welcome. Alright, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
And were you getting any sounds or scents to go inside? Okay. So I'm gonna have you go over there and step on my phone for me. There's little strips over here. Okay, so I'm gonna have you rub it in between your hands so that way we can get the heart nice and warm. And then I'm gonna have you pat it a couple of times so that way we can get the heart beating. And then I'm gonna have you rub it on your hair so that way you and your bear do not have a bad fur day. And then I'm gonna have you rub it on your muscles so that way your bear is just as strong as you are. And then I'm gonna have you rub it on your toes. That way your bear is totally awesome. And then I'll have you put it up to your nose and make a wish. And when you're done, give your heart a kiss. Alright, so we're gonna put that right in there.
Kelly. Kelly.
I thought you'd like that outfit. Your birthday girl.
So yeah, that was something that was pretty special for the kids. I ended up having 3 of them made. So for a full outfit, shoes, the bear, for three of them, it ran me about $178, I believe, for 3 of them altogether. So, but it's something that they can keep forever, that they'll always have. They can pass it down to their daughter. They could take their daughter and their son to Build-A-Bear. I had never been in there before, so it was a nice experience. I'd never taken my kids, so it was nice. I could take my grandkids, and they really enjoyed it. Now the hotel has a bowling alley, an arcade, golf, and it also has like a candy store. It also has a pizzeria where it's kind of like the type of pizza that you get that's a wood fire oven pizza. It's really good. They have this ice cream scoop store. You can get cupcakes. You can get different types of cakes, donuts. They have a donut shop, Dunkin' Donuts. They just have so much to do, and I feel like I didn't really have enough time in those 2 days to do everything that I wanted to do, because there was a lot I wanted to do and I just didn't have enough time. The hotel was so big. They also have and I didn't do this, I was going to do this, but we got so busy the first day because we were in just such a hurry, because we wanted to make sure that we could fit in as much as we could possibly do. And we were just trying to squeeze everything into 2 days because we were leaving on the 3rd day. And they have it's magic wands where they go through the hotel and play these different games where these treasure chest opens up. And unfortunately, we just did not get to that. Now for the wands were, you can get a wand between $15 to, I believe it was $25. And then they have the toppers that go on top of the wands. And the toppers are something like, oh goodness, I believe like $25. They could probably go even more expensive. And then that's just for the wand and the topper that goes on the wand. You have to pay separately, I believe, for each game. And I think the games run $25, I think, for each kid. But the kids can take the wands home with them. And then if you end up going back to the hotel again, I believe the wand ends up saving their progress to the game. And I believe the $25 covers the whole time you're there. And then when you go back, then the wand, it picks you up right where you left off at, if that makes sense. I don't know how. I guess it has something, maybe like a chip in it that saves all their progress, that throughout the game. Who's gonna catch the vegetable or whatever it is? Alan's good at it.
Here, can you take this?
Huh?
Take your spoon.
I'm not done.
I know, but take your spoon.
Ready? You know? Want to do that?
I do want to say that the hotel has plenty of restaurants. They have plenty of food to choose from. You never even have to leave the hotel the whole time that you're there. But we chose to go out and eat a lot. And we did try some things at the hotel, but for the most part, I think it is somewhat cheaper just to go out and buy your food. And also, I did take extra treats for the kids, even though they did have treats such as, ice cream from the ice cream shop, the candy store. And they do have cupcakes and things like that. But I did bring extra snacks for the kids, like Rice Krispie treats, juice, things like that. And I think it's cheaper if you do that. And there is so many ways that you can go and have so much fun at this place and not even have to spend that much money. The kids don't even have to have the Build-A-Bear. They don't have to have all those experiences. If you go there and you just swim and if you take your own, because a lot of people just takes their own food. And if I ever go back there again, I will be taking my own food. They do have a refrigerator in every room. It's just... For the price that I paid, I think that it was nice. It was a nice little mini vacation. It was a nice little place just to get away, But if you are planning to go there and planning to go to Kings Island, you want to do more than just 2 or 3 days. It's just not. You're not going to be able to do everything that you want to do in those 2 days. So I suggest that if you do take a trip to the Mason, Ohio Great Wolf Lodge, that you actually maybe try to stay 4 or 5 days to a week, and that way you just have the time to do everything you want to do, ride all the slides that you want to ride, go to Kings Island if you want to go to Kings Island, and then just rest, relax. I don't feel like I feel like I got to relax and just enjoy myself, but I really wish that I had ended up staying longer. But a lot of us, a lot of us had already planned on when we were going to be there and then when we were going to leave, just so we can get back to work. So we already knew we had to be in and out at a certain time. So, but if you have the extra time, like I said, try to stay longer. And so with that being said, I will say I will recommend this place, and it's a nice place to go for the summer. And so if you are in the area, stop by and enjoy it, because you will have fun. You guys have a wonderful day. God bless.